Well, greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. I hope everybody's doing good. I want to thank everybody for watching my videos and leaving the nice comments. That means a lot to me. Alright, so today's subject's going to be maybe off the wall. And it's going to turn some people off. There's nothing I can do to avoid it. There was a time when it would have turned me off, and I would have switched out of this channel the minute I heard the topic. I want to talk about your dog. If you don't have a dog, you might want to listen in case you ever do get a dog. I'm not the dog expert, just like I'm not the gun expert or any other expert on any topic. But I think by now you guys that have been with me for more than a day or two understand how much I love my dog Charlie. There he is right there. You know, I've done videos on Charlie before. Charlie has his own YouTube channel. CHARSDADDY. Char-Char's Daddy. That's his channel. Alright, here's the deal. Oh shit, I always got people up here. They'll think I'm a freak, and then I'll end up in a big fucking fist fight. People taking pictures. God damn it, I'll be right back. Whew, okay. Charlie just went crazy running around on the ice. Wore me out. Okay, so dogs. I want to talk about your dog. It's been like half an hour since I paused the camera. Look, I'm not going to lecture you guys. I want to just tell you about my own experience. And you can take it or leave it. I hope you take some of it. I've always had dogs my whole life. And, you know, I was busy. I was busy raising kids, and I was into my police career, the LAPD. And every now and again the dogs would die. And I would come home from work and the kids would be devastated, and, you know, oh my God, the dog died. And I'd be like, well, that's terrible. So what's for dinner? You know what I mean? That was sort of my attitude. Dogs were dogs. I mean, I'm going to confess something here that I've never confessed. And I regret it more than anything. I one time had a dog that we found. Ranger was his name. And he was just uncontrollable. He was, I don't know, a shepherd mix. And he wouldn't walk on a leash. You know, he'd just drag. He'd sit and drag if you try to walk him. Probably was abused, looking back on it, you know, by somebody else. So he was just uncontrollable in every way. And I remember one day I was walking him, and I was trying to get him back to the house, and he just locked up, and he did not want to come to the house. He would you know, we were 2 houses away from my house. And I got so fucking mad, and, you know, I was young, I know. But I was like, then get the fuck out of here. You know, I took my leash off. I said, give me my collar. I said, then go. And the little Ranger took off running down the road, and I never saw him again. I'm so sorry about that. But it took me Charlie. It took me this dog to make me realize what a great bond we have in our dogs. You know, I mean, if you would have told me 10 years ago that I was going to have a dog's face tattooed on my arm, I would have laughed at you. Seriously, I thought you were nuts. Of course, those that know me know I have a giant picture of Charlie's face tattooed on my forearm, and I don't regret it at all. The reason I'm talking about your dog is I want to ask you a couple questions. Is your dog out in the backyard right now while you're in the house because you don't want hair in the house, or he's just an outside dog and blah, blah, blah? These are smart animals, and the worst thing you can do to a person is solitary confinement. People that leave their dogs in the backyard for 3 or 4 months and then wonder why the dogs go crazy during Thanksgiving and jump all over everybody and shit on the house. Because they probably got emotional damage from being alone. No stimulation. Nothing. No, you know, dogs have to have, they're like people. They got to have new sights every day. And, you know, I was just talking to a guy about dogs. And he was talking about the wolf. You know, they're all descendants of the wolf, and he was talking about the pack leader. One of the worst things they could do to administer punishment to another wolf is solitary. You know, banish them to every other wolf, ignore them. I mean, that's devastating. People ask me all the time, hey man, how did you get Charlie trained? Did you pay for it? You know, because I can take him off the leash and he stays right by me. Even if there's other dogs, I'll just say, no, stay by daddy, and he stays right by me. All of that came because I spent time with him. He's never had any training. If you don't have a dog and you're not willing to treat them exactly as a member of the family, I'm going to ask that you hold off until you can do that. And if you have one, it's never too late to go out and open the door, call them in, and sit down and apologize for treating them like shit, and start to make them a member of the family, and watch how loyal and how they light up. What a gift you can give them. You know, and if you don't have a dog, look, I'm gonna tell you, there's a big trade-off. You know, I have Charlie's fur all over the house. I have to vacuum 3 or 4 times a day. My wife vacuums. We know if we wear black, we're gonna be covered in dog hair. My truck, from the moment I got it brand new, I always keep 5 towels in there because it gets wet. I know there's gonna be hair all over my truck. I bought some cheap car covers and threw them over the seats. And, you know, I would love to go to Vietnam with my wife. She's got family there. I can't leave Charlie. If I can't go someplace where Charlie's allowed to go, then we don't go. I've never been on a cruise. You know, I'm going to have to wait until Charlie's no longer with us. But that's the trade-off. And what do I get in return? I get the best friend I've ever had in my entire life. Charlie, you're a good boy, huh? Yes, you are. You're a good boy. I get the most loyal, authentic love that I've ever experienced in my entire life. I get it from Charlie. He sleeps with me. We eat together. I understand if you got to go to work, you got to go to work. But you know, when you come home, your dog's so happy to see you. Don't leave him out in the backyard when it's cold. Bring him into a nice warm house. If he chews things up, it's because he's not used to being around. It's your fault. If he's a dog that won't behave in the house, it's because you haven't spent enough time teaching him that the house is for living, not playing. You know, if I let Charlie out in the backyard, he goes as far away from the house as he can to take a shit. Because he understands that the house is for living, not for outdoor activities. You know, he's got a little toy box and he'll go through his toys and find something he likes and entertain himself. Yes, I do leave Animal Planet on for him sometimes if I'm working on the computer. Look, that's all I got for you. I hope everybody's doing good, and I hope if you have a dog that you've been neglecting for whatever reason, I hope that you give him and yourself a brand new start. You'd be surprised at the love that you'll develop. You know, I guarantee you, Charlie, when he goes, his ashes are gonna wait for me because I want him buried in my casket. Yeah, I want us buried together because I love him. Love him more than anything. I mean, I would literally kill for this dog without even thinking about it if I thought it was going to prevent pain or some kind of danger to him. Go give your dog a hug from Charlie and I. And if you haven't been the best dog owner, make a new commitment. It's a new year. Doesn't matter how old your dog is, he'll love you for it. LMS Tactical, I'm out.